Hey everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I wanted to give you a sneak peek, a little look inside the Unicorn Digital Marketing Assistant School so you can see what we're learning, you can see what it looks like, what the interface looks like, see how we organize things in Kajabi, because this will be the type of stuff you're helping your clients with too. So the Unicorn Digital Marketing Assistant School officially opens tomorrow, and this is what it looks like when you log in. The cool thing is you have a lifetime access to this version of the course. And as I update in this version, you'll get it. I'm not going to charge $1,000 to come back and take the course and whatnot. So you get to use this as a resource in your back pocket. So you can come back and reference it, especially if you run into different client situations and you're like, oh yeah, what did we learn about that? How did I do that? What I recommend a lot of our students do is just watch the strategy sessions and let it start soaking in, and then come back and watch the tech parts when you're ready to do it. But that way, you know the lingo, you know what your clients are trying to do, and you'll really stand out in your discovery calls when you understand the strategy and the vision getting to point C, D, E, F, G, Z with your clients. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you log in. Right now, you have we have this pre-homework that you do because we're letting students in tomorrow, and then the class doesn't actually start until October 24th. So this next week, I'm going through what we call a launch, and this is good for you to know because you help your clients with that, where we open the cart. The sales page will be open, the checkout page will be open, and students can join. And then we close the cart October 19th on a Wednesday. So during that time, as students are joining, a lot of people just tend to join at the last minute. I'm hoping my people are more go-getters and sign up quickly, but they have something to work on. And so we go over mindset training, bonus Canva tips, homework, and then you can watch the pricing and packaging workshop and learn some things that will make you successful. Okay, so then when we go down, we'll start releasing every week our new training. So our first week, we're covering online business. This is online business strategies. This is a really good overview that will just make you stand out from your clients. It's essential. This will just make you stand out from the sea of admin VAs and people who don't really get it. We're covering the strategies people are trying to do, from scaling different phases of clients. We're covering how businesses are set up, the tasks you will be doing, and then we cover some mindset too. Now, the cool thing, at the same time we're doing this marketing learning, you are also going to be getting homework to build your business at the same time. This is not a basic VA course. You're not just learning business setup. I've heard other VA coaches talk about how they don't even want to touch the tech, the services. They don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole because it's hard. There's a lot to learn. So most of those other VA courses just focus on what my homework right here does, getting your business set up and ready to go. And here's the thing, I don't believe in you needing everything perfect in your business to get started. I would rather you prove the model, get the clients, start making money before you invest in all of these other things like client management, software or whatnot. So the homework will be spaced out. It will help you move forward. So by the time our 12 weeks are over, you will have your business set up and how you want it to do. Okay, and how you want it to be like. The next week, we cover email marketing. This one's a doozy. We're going deep into the email marketing, and this is not just formatting an email in MailChimp, you guys. We're covering sequences, link triggers, tagging, how you do the work, the workflows. This is really important. Again, this is what the other VA courses are not teaching you. And we take it a step and above being a marketing assistant and learning how to track and report it to your clients. Never send an invoice without numbers. You also need this stuff for you. Okay, and you're going to start to see patterns. You're going to start to up level and move out of that assistant level very quick when you start doing this. We also have the email tech walkthroughs. Again, this is not something you have to do right now. Just know they're here. When you have a client who uses Kajabi, ConvertKit, or ActiveCampaign, the big three, the best ones, you will know what to do. And you can always use this as a resource because you get lifetime access. And again, we move through our homework. Then we're going to have an implementation week because I know we need breaks. We need to absorb the information. We're going to have Q&As. We're going to have guest experts during this time. I have a couple different guest experts talking about discovery calls, talking confidently about your pricing, showing up on camera, all the things that are truly going to make you successful. Because I can teach you all this techie stuff, but you have to show up, be active, and go for the clients. Because at the same time, we're sharing the jobs. So you're getting the trifecta. the mindset, you're getting the tech skills, and you're getting the jobs. So I want to help you ace those discovery calls. So I've brought in some of the big guns to help you with those, because I know that's scary when you've been behind the scenes, right? And you're not used to having to do what I'm doing right now. It's always awkward. It's always a little sweaty, but when you show up as yourself, when you feel confident in that you know what clients want, where they're going, and how to do the work, when you know you have resources in your back pocket, when you can say, hey, I know this right now. I'm in Emily's training. I'm learning this. Let's start here, knowing that it will grow into that. Clients will love it and eat it up. Okay, so then week 3, we get into funnel building. This is really going to set you apart from all the other VAs. You're going to be learning landing page design, all of the basic funnels, tracking leaks, all about the metapixel to set you up if Facebook ads is something you want to do down the road. We're going to be creating list building funnels, again, bonus and tracking. And then one of our bonuses is graphic design for PDFs for those lead magnets that we make. My friend I know is a graphic designer, and she's going to be teaching you how to do that, because we're not all these, like, not all of us are graphic designers. I don't do logos. I'm pretty much a hack, and Canva makes that easy for me. And I know it's going to help you know how to do these workbooks and these guides or ebooks that sometimes our clients need help with. Okay. And then again, we have the funnel tech. You can skip this and come back when it's time to do it. Just know it exists and it's there for you. And then we do another implementation week, and then we get into blogging. Blogging is really a core of content marketing, and it's so important because it brings people organically to your client's website. It's one of the first things I did when I decided to start this course business. And now my website brings in 5,000 a month in traffic, page views and traffic. So it's important that you be able to help your clients with blogging, but it also kind of blends into landing pages. It blends into podcasts if your client's publishing a podcast. So not every client wants to blog, but this will give you up to speed on SEO and backend of WordPress at the same time. So if your client isn't doing blogging, this is a service you can offer where you take their Facebook Live, you take their podcast, you take their YouTube, and you repurpose it, stepping into that unicorn marketing assistant role. So we'll have a WordPress blog walkthrough for you. And then again, homework to build your business at the same time. During this course, we're going to be having extra calls. You can share your homework. If whatever your assignment was, there'll be posts for you to share and do a share thread. That's what I was looking for, to make sure you're accountable for it. Okay, then we'll have another implementation week, because again, we got to soak this through. Every time I see this, I'm like, this is my favorite module. No, this is my favorite module. I really love blogging. It's work I did for years. I used it to build Jennifer Allwood's audience. We got our email list to 80,000 when I left her team. Blogging organically, letting people find your client when they search in the Google search bar and your client comes up. It opens doors to Pinterest. It opens doors to YouTube. And it allows your client not to have to spend money on ads. When people search in the search bar, I know a lot of you have found me through Google, and then you find a good resource, you just like slowly fall in love with that person and what they're sharing. And blogging is not the same thing it was in 2009. So you can do it strategically, and we'll teach you more how. I'll teach you more how. Gosh, I'm not good with words today. When I was on Jennifer's team, we hired somebody to come in and help with the blogging. It was a component I needed to get off my plate as I stepped into the marketing manager and creative director role. And I was just shocked. And I see this all the time. I just audited 2 friends' businesses, and their VAs are not doing things right. They're not doing SEO right. I know 2 friends' businesses not doing it right. You need SEO for podcasts. You need SEO for sales pages and websites. So this is crucial right here. And it sets you up to go into module 5, which is just website updates. I'm not expecting you to build a website from scratch, but it would be nice to go in there, update your client's press page, create a new landing page, be able to do that on WordPress and Kajabi. So that's what we're covering in week 5. And then again, more homework. And then we get into the doozy. By now, we're going to take a little bit of a break for Christmas and enjoy time with our family. You can use that to catch up. And I struggled with what to do here. And I just decided we'll just pause and it will be a good catch up time, and we'll enjoy our time. And then in January, we'll start back up with social media. You're going to learn how to do the work for your clients. This isn't coming up with their strategy, but you'll be able to guide them. You'll be able to repurpose, but you'll be able to post correctly. Again, there's a lot of VAs who claim they know social and they're doing it wrong. Like how you share links to Facebook matters, right? And so we'll go over both Instagram, we'll have tech walkthroughs, and we'll go over Facebook. These are the two big doozies. And once you learn this and you're seeing how algorithms work, you can go off level 2 and apply it to YouTube. You can run with it with TikTok. And I'm going to show you some behind the scenes hacks with how to help your clients with stories. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite tech walkthroughs. All the things you can do with stories you didn't know you could do. And then again, my friend I know is coming back to help us teach us how to do graphic design for social. Obviously, there's a lot of Canva templates, but you still need to know graphic design principles to make them look good. And yesterday I talked about you don't have to be a creative. Well, this will help you step into that where you feel more confident in your abilities. Sometimes we just know something looks wrong. We don't know why. Sometimes we know it looks good. We don't know why. And this will just give you that that backing behind your what your eye sees naturally. Then we go into week 7 after another implementation week, and we're going to cover affiliate marketing. We're going to cover 2 sides of affiliate marketing, which is really fun. One is managing somebody's program, for maybe they have a course and they want to bring affiliates on to promote them. Another one is promoting opportunities for your clients' partners. So say I'm speaking in an online summit, how do we handle that promotion? We'll have some tech walkthroughs with how you link to affiliates. There's legal ways, there's things you have to do so you don't get in trouble. And then there's ways to do it within different programs. Like if you have an influencer client and they need to link to reward style, there's some big shortcuts you should be doing. I'll help you save time and I'll help you stay organized. You're going to learn throughout this program. I'm all about organization. That way you're not scatterbrained, you're not showing up confused and lost, always context switching between clients. If you're organized, your clients will have the utmost faith in you that you're doing a good job. They'll have confidence in you, and that's when you can start charging more and taking over more responsibility. Then we get into homework. And then the last module, we're putting all of this together into your unicorn digital marketing assistant business. And you're going to nail down your packages and be ready to get hired. Now there's 2 big bonuses that drop during this time. And I'm not entirely sure I will be able to pull it up here. So give me a minute. Let me actually just hide that. How do I do that? Okay. Let me pull it up here for a second. 2 big bonuses are going to drop during this time. One of them is I lost the page. Darn it. How do I go back to products? One of them is going to be the Freelance Business Kickstarter. Now, this is what most VA courses cover. How you set up onboarding, portfolios, like all that stuff, which is a total system that you need to have, but it does not need to be perfected. And here's why. When you are working in a unicorn capacity, you are doing typically retainer rates. You're not onboarding and churning clients all of the time. My goal for you is to get in with a couple clients, get in solid, figure out which ones are going places, level up within their business, and simplify it. I don't want you to have 25 clients. I don't want you to spend all this time onboarding and offboarding, but you don't need to waste time with an automation when you're only bringing on clients here and there. I think if you've worked in a restaurant, you know that it's terrible when you're double sat as a waitress. When the host sets 2 people at the same time in your section and they both need water, drinks, and orders at the same time, it's hell. Like you guys can figure that out. Like don't onboard your clients at the same time. But we can work through this onboarding system as you gain clarity in what your services are and what you're going to offer. At the beginning, we don't always know. And I'm giving you permission to be flexible, to be fluid, to just go with it and then come back and really nail that down later. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to show you is the Freelance Business Kickstarter. Give me a second. Give me a second. I have to go here. I could just show you this because this is what it looks like as an admin in Kajabi. Like this is what the course looks like for me. And when I click this little eyeball, I get to see what it looks like from the vantage point of a student. So this is the Freelance Business Kickstarter. It's basically what the other VA courses teach you, the setup. So we're going to go through portfolios, discovery calls, proposals, finding clients, business fundamentals, and you get my lawyer contract here. It's a 6-page client services agreement to protect yourself and basically state how you get paid. All of this is going to drop in week 3 of, let me think about that, the Unicorn Digital Marketing Assistant School. And then you'll be able to move through at your own pace. You might not be ready. You might want to wait, or you might want to come back to this. It depends. We're sharing client leads. You might want to jump on the leads and get some of this set up, but also know our homework is slowly covering a lot of this, most of it. So you will be set up by the end of our 12, it's more like 14 weeks together. So this is the business Kickstarter. You can see if I click on a lesson, you have a sample, you get the slide deck, and you can watch through the lessons here. And then what you really want to do is hit this complete bar. And then I can watch on my side and see how far you've gotten and what your progress is like. So yes, that is the Freelance Business Kickstarter. And then let me show you the other one. I have another product in here. I'm just going to show you the back end because this is fun. And this is going to release closer to the social media week. This is the quick start to Facebook community management. And there are 3 core lessons here. This is a good one. I know some of you have signed up and taken this one on your own, but this will get you set up to run fast. This is a gateway job. You get your foot in the door. You could start with a 7-figure business with this knowledge alone. And I've had students do that. And this will get you up to speed when it comes to, why is it not sharing right? Hold on, let me take it away. Let me take it away and bring it back. It's not sharing. Oh, I see. I see. Hang on. Give me a sec. It's because I need to do, let me do, it's because I shared a tab instead of the window, right? That makes all the difference. Share screen, and I need to do tab. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, here's the quick start to Facebook community management. There's 3 core lessons. There's strategy involved. It's not just letting members in. It's not just moderating comments. There's deep strategy in here. And then there's a tech walkthrough too. So you can kind of step up in this hybrid role right away. And I'll also show you how to get clients like this for this particular role too. So this is a big one because you can start right away doing this type of work, and you will stand out if you have the marketing component and the business component, which most other people don't have. This is a 2-hour course. You'll get it a little bit later in the UDMA, and you can watch it when you're ready. So if you have a client, if you get a client lead that wants Facebook community management, watch this real quick right before, and then you'll ace your discovery call. You will be so hireable and desirable after this. So let me know if you have questions about the school. It's opening tomorrow. Again, we have a workshop tomorrow too, all about pricing and services and creating your packages. That's happening tomorrow if you haven't signed up either. But that one's going to help you figure out what do you need to charge and how to put it all together. And it's the backbone of everything. And then the UDMA, it helps you get the skills, because you cannot have a successful freelancer business if you don't know how to do the work, right? And the UDMA will give you the skills to do it, the confidence to do it, the training to get on a discovery call, the system to build that discovery call. It's going to give you everything you need, plus the client leads, because we share jobs. And then after our 12 weeks together, this course will close February 12th officially. And then what we'll do is, if you've progressed through the course, as long as you're watching the lessons and making progress, you will get invited over to the digital marketing work group, where we'll have continued lessons, mixers with freelancers, networking, more advanced trainings, and more job leads. So this is not a course where one and done, you're like, okay, got your money, bye. No, I want to keep fostering you, because this is an incubator space when you're new, when you're just getting started, and you need a network to stand out. That work group will be your network. It gives you jobs. We have other freelancers coming in there hiring. I have hiring managers that come to me that hire from that pool of people. That's the digital hiring pool right there. That's the one to be in. And then you get the support, because it's really rocky when you're first starting. You're going to doubt yourself. You're going to wonder, like, am I good enough? Do I know what I'm doing? And here's the thing. With this course, you have the edge. You have a 10% edge on every other normal, regular VA who doesn't know marketing. You have more than 10%, but let's just say 10%. You know enough to get started and help your clients. Your clients don't even know everything in this course. I know it. I have business owners take this course because they have total FOMO, because they don't know how to do this stuff. A lot of our clients are not marketing pros. They are creative visionaries. Like my friend Heidi, a jewelry maker, she doesn't know how to do the stuff in the course. So she's counting on someone someone like you who has the fortitude to invest in themselves, have the resources in their back pocket, and be able to execute it. And so this is what that course is. It's the skills in the network. And then you have that space to take on your first clients, work through it, because sometimes it's rocky in the beginning. When you're facing that imposter syndrome, when you're doubting yourself, you'll have a safe space to talk to us, to get eyes on your packages, your portfolio, figure out if your cover letter is okay, your outreach email, to get eyes on your website, to do a discovery call practice with you, to tell you to charge more, to boost your confidence when you make a mistake, because we've all made mistakes for our clients. We've all screwed something up, to know when to quit a client when a client's not treating us fair, to get thoughts on contracts, like how we could get better with some of our packages and contracts. All of that will continue over to the work group. Okay. Again, it all opens tomorrow. I'm really excited. We've already sold 14 seats. We have 14 Fireball unicorns who came in with the early enrollment over the weekend. And I'm hoping there's a spot for you when the card opens tomorrow. So let me know if you have questions. If you need to talk more with me, you can send me a voice message, DM me on Instagram. You need to jump on a call with me. You really want to talk it out, let me know. I can open my calendar. Be happy to talk and make sure this is the right fit for you. I never want you to be in a situation where you spend money you don't have, you're not all the way bought in. I don't want you to feel the yucky pressure situation with this. You kind of know in your heart whether this is something you need or not. And I have had people ask me, how do I know if I'm past this course? And here's the deal. If digital marketing is your weak spot, you don't know what holes you don't know. I will come in here and get you all up to speed, make you a primo unicorn, and you will never have to doubt yourself again. This course will be worth it in the confidence alone that you will gain, the confidence when you turn around and book discovery call after discovery call, when you start charging $40, $45, $50 an hour because you know your shit. That's what this course will do for you. If you already have clients and you want to up level into marketing, this will do it. And then you increase your prices too. I have some people say, well, I'm not looking for clients. Well, these skills are what matter first. Because you can get clients on your own. Sometimes it just takes one client to snowball to others. You start doing good for that client, they refer you. You might not even know my network. You might not even need my network, but this is how you get started. And this is how you put yourself in those circles, by doing this type of work. Okay. Let me know if you have questions. I'm around, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, over in the pricing and packages workshop. Bye.